The Nationals are not doing so good right now. I'm scared that they're gonna lose the World Series. Trying to wait for more people to join in. Hey, what is wrong with the? Hey Mo, this game is not even worth watching if they're not gonna do these jobs, man. Like, come on. They was doing good last night. Now all of a sudden they're starting to choke. Like what's up with this team? What's good, y'all? DHR2. So I'm doing a special Wednesday's edition of Let's Talk. I was gonna save this for Thursday or tomorrow, but I chose not to. Just something that I need to talk about. We need to talk about. Just we're losing so many celebrities, and it's been horrible since 2016. I never expected that we've lost so many, people that we all grew up in love with, right? But the biggest story that is being talked about within the industry, John Witherspoon. Mo, I was so freaking shocked about this whole situation. I did not want to believe this at first until I seen the news. For real, y'all. Listen. I did not want to believe this at first. I I did not. I really didn't. So personally, I feel like it was a shock. Everybody in Hollywood is just shocking of the death of, John. He was one of my favorite actors growing up. I've known him for the Friday franchise. Uh, I know him for the Wayne brothers. He made. Oh, I know him from the Boondock series. It's like everywhere you go, you're losing one celebrity to another that you grew up with. I mean, first is the music industry, then the Power Rangers, and now John Witherspoon. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's like this world. I don't know, man. It's just ridiculous. I never expected somebody like John Witherspoon to pass away today. But this is just, I don't know, man. I'm still bummed about it as of now. You will literally think that it's fake, but it ain't. Ain't nothing fake about this, bro. Like, for real. So this is why I had to do this episode of Let's Talk, because I feel like we need a whole lot to talk about, y'all. And this is just like crazy to hear. Ice Cube, Mike Epps, and them, and I wonder how Chris Tucker is reacting to his death, because Chris Tucker was in the first he was in the first film, you know, with John. I mean, it is just so sad to hear, man. Like, I'm just shocked. My cousins, my family members are sharing the news. I shared the news, and once I told my friend about it, he was shocked. He didn't even believe it. I don't blame him, because that's how I felt the same way. So now that, John is dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder how they're gonna do with a Friday movie, though. In all honesty, I really think they shouldn't. They shouldn't even do the movie, because now that he's passed, they might as well just cancel it altogether. Yeah, man, he was funny in all movies though, but it's hard to, it's kind of hard to believe that he's gone. Like, it's like you hear somebody in your life pass away, and you don't believe anything until you find out it's real, and then you find out it's actually real, and then all of a sudden it just hits you right in the heart. Man, this is just crazy. Let me check on the Nats, because I can tell they're not doing so good. Oh, they're batting now. Come on, y'all, bring that home run in. Speaking of Nats, I heard that their pitching coach, well, their coach got really upset. He had to go to the hospital for a heart scare, and last night was in a result of him lashing out, going off on a bad call. Um, but we won that last night, but we're not doing anything tonight, so I really don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, this game is not worth it. I'm just gonna change the channel. So let me get to the little rant I had though, and I'm not gonna be loud, but I'm gonna call some people out, because it was a comment that she made on Facebook that really struck a nerve for me. That's good, man. But I don't think the game is worth watching right now, because the Nationals are not even doing anything. I just changed the channel. They say you're supposed to have faith in your team, but if they're not doing anything, you need to just change the channel right now, because it ain't worth going crazy over if you have blood pressure, going over like that. But yeah, I'm glad that you're here and stopping by. But oh, we got first base. Okay. So I want to get to a comment that was made on Facebook by some idiot female that claimed that like he wasn't even that funny anyways. Oh, that's cool, man. Well, I just hope the Nationals don't become the same way, because I really do want them to win the World Series, because DC needs another team to bring home the bacon, you know what I'm saying? And I believe they will. I just wish they do something, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta trust and believe, my friend. I'll probably go to bed like around 12 o'clock until the game over with. And you wonder why I don't even look at baseball like that, because sometimes I feel like they have the worst fan base and it can become a very boring sport. But as of right now, the Nationals are in the playoffs and they're in the World Series. I do want them to win because I'm not into baseball like that, like I said, but I just want somebody from DC to represent and get something done, because we really do need to bring home the bacon. If we do, because we do need a 2 point. Oh my gosh. So let me get back to the topic here. Um, this female on Facebook said that good, he was him that funny anyway. All right, Clark, we gotta stay focused on the topic about the death of John Witherspoon. Yeah, Brandon, I heard about it too. I thought he was 71, but then I actually looked on the internet. He was actually 77, almost hitting, almost getting close to 80 years old. So I was scrolling down the comments, right, and I hear the most disrespectful comment I've ever heard from a cold-hearted person. She stated that he wasn't even that funny anyways. When I saw that comment, I was so livid. Not only everybody called her out on it, I had to tune her out brutally. Because first of all, you wrong for talking so much trash to a person who just died. I just don't understand why people do that. They feel the need to talk trash about a person who just recently passed away, and they think it's cool to do that. No, it ain't. So I'm just flabbergasted for what she said. And then, to make matters worse, she basically defended her comment, saying that she has the right to voice their, she has the right to an opinion. I don't think that opinion alone is the right way to do it. I don't think you should never say nothing, period, if you want to say something about a dead person or a dead celebrity. People are still doing that about Michael Jackson, and it's just crazy, man. And even the people that are claiming that he did this to them, he did this to them, he did that to them, but I don't believe that. They weren't even true anyway. All of that was a hoax. and and now this idiot on Facebook really made me upset. You wrong for that. If you're watching this, man, you're wrong for that. Don't ever in your life feel like you can talk trash about a deceased person. Like, shame on you for that. You know what? Like I say, it's not even worth getting upset over it, but it's the comment that it's just those comments that she made just made me fuel to the fire, and I'm not feeling it at all. And it's wrong. It's wrong for what she did. Like, dead or not, you don't ever do that to a person. How would you feel if someone did that to you? Talk trash about your loved one. I bet you would be upset too. So why do you feel the need to, do that to John Witherspoon, a man who recently just passed? Like, are you stuck on stupid or something? Mm-mm-mm. Shame on you, Mo, for real. Like, it's not even funny. And then, let's jump on to another topic. The Kevin Hart situation. So, I was watching Inside Edition earlier, and they talked about Kevin Hart, and after the accident, they showed a bruising scar on his back, and which he would need some extra therapy to get back on his feet to make a fully speedy recovery. And sometimes I feel like people who really do not understand the situation once again feel the need to say that alcohol. Listen. Alcohol has nothing to do with it. He wasn't even drinking. His friend was the one that drove the car. It wasn't even his fault. So Kevin Hart did realize that it was a lesson learned. It was a God given lesson that he learned. So people in the world are just so evil to just judge a person based on, you know, about what that person's been through. And then you want to make that person feel worse. The ones who did that are the ones that are hurting themselves. The only thing, you know what? My motto is if you don't have anything nice to say to a person, keep it to yourself. Don't hide behind a keyboard on your phone to talk trash on social media. Well, instead of just, you know, facing the music personally, you rather just, you know, to take it to the phone or the keyboard and just start talking trash. That's not being a human being. Being a human being is being able to take held accountable, and taking responsibilities for your actions. Not going on keyboard and just make the whole situation worse. Cause you know what? In all honesty, I really hate when people do that. Yeah, he is, man. But it's just the trolls on social media are just so evil and just have the extra need to just want to trash that person. Like, come on now. What they need to do is stop worrying about that celebrity life. Worry about their own. I mean, it's just that simple, dude. So I'm scratching my back. See what the Nationals doing. If they ended up doing terrible, yeah, this game ain't watching. So fuck it. Um. So as far as Raw goes, listen. As far as like Raw is concerned, I don't think I'd rather not watching it because this show has gotten so stupid once more, and these shows are nothing but devils who want to say some evil stuff. They are. I think most of them are white people. Like, I think when it comes to the success of a black person, you know, they feel the need to say some racist remarks and want to trash talk a person, especially with the Simone Biles or whatever her name is, the gymnast. She's one of the world's greatest gymnasts of all time, and she has the world record. She's a beast. Shawty a beast. But the problem is that people want to talk trash about her, don't really know how to do gymnastics. And that's how you know that if they want to talk trash about you, challenge them. Let them see what it's like. And then maybe they'll think about not open up their mouths. It's just that simple. You keep your negative thoughts to yourself. And if you don't have if you don't have anything nice to say to that person, I mean, it is really not that difficult to do. Straight up. um. So Monday Night Raw sucked because I already know how bad it is. You know, every time I watch the show, I get embarrassed. I tune, I tune out every single time. Nothing about the show is gonna get better because Vince McMahon is unwilling to, change. And that's why obviously that they're not gonna, understand why they're doing the same nonsense like they did before. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Speaking of AEW, even though it's on tonight, I'm not gonna do my review of it like I used to. But I'm so busy with school and stuff. I'm so busy with life in general because I'm in school. I'm trying to get my grades up. I'm trying to get myself happy and positive and motivated. So the last thing I want to do is give up. So that's the one thing I'm not gonna do. So the fact of the matter is that AEW is a better show than Raw and SmackDown in general. Despite of them changing stages, it's still the same problems. The same writers start messing up. Vince McMahon is unwilling to change. And guess what? I stopped watching it too. So I'm just gonna do the same thing like I did. So I'm just gonna do the same thing like I did last year. Going cold turkey again. No Raw and SmackDown. Just watching AEW and do my review of it. That's all I'm gonna do. Just all Elite Wrestling. As far as WWE is concerned, I really don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm not. So Halloween is not really my favorite holidays, cause I used to love it growing up when I was a child, but now that I'm older, I kind of toned out of it. So I don't have any costumes to wear tomorrow, so I'm just gonna come in as myself, you know, because I just don't see the point of, you know, you know, coming in nothing. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, I know. Well, Halloween does make sense because kids, adults alike having Halloween parties and stuff, like drinks everywhere, smoking weed, having sex and everything and stuff. Like, I guess that's how most parties be nowadays. But to me, I just don't care about Halloween anymore. I just don't find it special. It's just a thing. And the reason why I don't celebrate Halloween because I just recently found out that Halloween is when people are celebrating the devil. Celebrating the devil. I find this out from my mom, so shout out to her. Now it gave me a clear understanding why I do not like Halloween. Only holidays I like are are Thanksgiving and Christmas. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because of food. But as far as turkey goes, I'm not a fan of it. But Christmas, I love because they're always playing these Christmas movies on ABC Family, aka Freeform. Um, Cartoon Network used to play these holiday specials. Disney used to play the Mickey Mouse or Christmas special. I used to love watching Disney growing up. Um, like holiday movies like the Mickey Mouse or Christmas specials. Then Eddie Jingle Jingle Jangles. You know, I like that holiday special over anything. So, but as far as like Halloween goes, I'm just not a fan of it. So,
Thought she would go quickly, that the smoke would overwhelm her like in the fire in the paper. They said the victims never even woke up. All that money, it should go to making our lives better. For Trevor. I'm sorry, Jim.
I'm watching Chicago Fire.
Tag team precision during the break. The Lucha Bros just cut him over in half right across the hypotenuse.
Well, the cover right here.
Kick, lateral press.
Feel the sense of urgency now beginning to build for both these teams. First, Kazarian is to hold on, to survive.
Yeah, just to make it over to his corner, back to friendly territory. As now, Ray Phoenix looking for that cross arm breaker. But Kazarian rolling into the ropes. Nope, Kazarian makes his way back to his feet.
Now they're getting back to their corner. It's basic tag team strategy.
Isolation.
Yes, it is.
Compete in your half of the ring. It's old, it's tested, time tested, established.
He needs to get over there and make a tag. He's fighting valiantly, but still.
Wow, Kazarian. Just out of sheer desperation, using the Angel's wings. Christopher Daniels' finisher. I mean, he's seen it so many times.
Really bears down, and he's 0-2 on Carlos Correa.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna watch it because I feel like AEW is gonna. I mean, the Nationals are gonna choke. That's cool, man. I know it's a lot better than going to chicken shooting. That's sweet. Um, I'm watching between AEW and um MLB. I'm watching. Well, I was watching the Nationals because the Nationals are just choking right now, and they're not even doing nothing though. I'm scared they're gonna beat. They're gonna let the Astros beat them. That's my biggest fear. So yeah, Halloween is tomorrow, Clark. So if I were you, I would just do that tomorrow. If you want to you know, go to a bar dressed in a costume, that's probably the best time to do it.
That one move right there, because Kazarian is still got his head down.
Yeah, it is too, man. Jim Ross is one of the greatest commentators of all time. So
Sent up and over the top. Assisted swinging.
I think I'd rather watch this than the Nationals.
Wasn't all that Kazarian
Truth be
could have
told,
done.
because we're gonna lose anyway. So,
I don't think so. And
well, look at me. I just predict the future. Oh, freaking well.
reversal. Beautiful counter. Will it be? A 1 second away from becoming the first ever AEW Tag Champions. Scorpio Sky continues to star in this tournament.
Yes, he does. He called Kazarian in. Kazarian, as you can see, is still very, very much damaged.
Yeah, a little walk.
Looking for that see you later. Cut to go ahead and scout it. He counters. Taking on both members of the opposition.
Okay, that was pretty sweet.
Put up there by Scorpio Sky. Brave.
Oh, that was tight.
And that can do it. The power.
I like that. I think this match is a lot better than the Young Bucks.
In my opinion, and Ray Phoenix thought he had it.
That's good, man. Hope you have a good time.
Especially when you're trying to cover a great athlete like Scott.
Bingo.
He was so muscular everywhere.
By the way, the Joker movie
His mind was maybe
has the world but
His-
and speaking of the Joker, the movie has a record of the most box office success in history, and the SJWs are just, you know, I'm not even gonna say nothing about SJWs because that's not what I'm focusing on. So let's just say the movie is good. End of story. So. And the NASA just, this team sucks. I don't know, man. It's like we were doing so good, and then tonight they're just going downhill. Like, I just do not like this. I don't.
Look at the back leg. It's ready to kick off.
Yo!
Where are you going? I'm going to talk one, but I'm going to say it to your face. Do what you want to do, but leave me the alone. Is she serious right now? Like, Crystal, darling, you cannot hide that ugly spirit behind a new face. I mean, I'm done being nice. So if we talk now, I guarantee she's going to have to get jaw surgery again. You're running like some scared little girl. That's oh, I'm not going to say it again. Hi, Donna. Kitty, girl, where are you? I called the car. I'll walk into it now. Maybe you should just come back and have a conversation. Oh, she hung up. I don't know what these two are fighting about, but chasing Kitty when she doesn't want to be chased is not a good idea. I hope Crystal took a warranty out on that new job. Where'd she go? She's in the car? Kitty, I know you in there.
Is in the building.
That's funny.
Hi, little baby.
How you doing?
Hi. Caesar and Kitty been friends with benefits. Ain't never stopped.
Are they?
Kitty must really be like still in love with Caesar.
Relax on your lips if everyone knows that Kitty's Ryan in Chicago.
That's Chicago, Ryan? 99. Wow.
What? So, our good friend Richard wanted to link up.
This disrespecting me.
Give him a chance, man.
Yo, whether I want to with him or not, it's none of your business. Jems and I are together, and frankly, this is the biggest I've ever had. Teddy, if he has an issue.
Neither one of y'all gonna play with me. We're not ever gonna play fair.
Oh, this show is a mess. Reality shows are becoming a mess.
The lefty Corbin.
Are you serious? Man, Houston got two. Forget it. I'm not even gonna watch the game because it's not even worth watching. We're gonna lose. We lost. We choked. And I told y'all, just like I told y'all, every time we do good, and then all of a sudden we choke. We're not doing anything. That's what pisses me off, man. The Nationals are not doing so good, man. Like I told y'all, I told you this was gonna happen. I don't care about wait, what are you talking about? Scott Steiner and Brock Lesnar, are they fighting for real? No, they didn't lose yet. They didn't lose yet, man. It's just that they're losing. They're not doing a job. That's what I'm saying. Even though the game is still going on, You know what I'm saying? I mean, the reason why I said they lost like that is because one, they're not doing anything. They're letting Houston beat them. We beat Houston last night, and now Houston is beating us. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. Oh, Scott Steiner and Brock Lesnar. Well, I think Brock Lesnar's gonna win because he's a lot better than Scott. Scott, he's known for botching a whole lot of matches, though. I mean, have you seen how bad his run in TNA? I mean, he is so terrible. It's laughable. It is really, really laughable. Is that every time I think about it, here I am talking about it while laughing at it at the same time. So it's just that he's just so laughable every time he wrestles. Yeah, but Brock Lesnar is the toughest because number one, he, you know, at least he's better than Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner is all steroid. He's all steroid. He can't lift. He botches too much, and it really goes to show you that I think Scott Steiner is done wrestling, and which I'm glad he did because he just sucked. He sucked at TNA. I mean, if you watch Scott Steiner at TNA, go look it up on YouTube and you see how bad his run was in that company. Especially the match he had with Bobby Lashley. I mean, good grief, it's so terrible and it's laughable at the same time. It's like every time I look at it, I just laugh at it. Like, y'all know how funny that match is. So and that's why he stopped wrestling. Because Scott Steiner, he just let. See, Scott Steiner is the type of wrestler that can make it so laughable but trash at the same time. And that promo he cut about the 50-50 something chance of winning, I feel like that promo was so legendary. It's so funny. Yeah, yeah, you're right. They are on steroids. That's why I say, you know what? That stupid feud he had with uh, uh that feud he has with Flash Chaz, it doesn't make any sense. It's not even worth mentioning. I don't care about that match, and I sure don't do. Listen, I sure do not care about man. I swear this game is making me upset already, man. Like I hate when sometimes when you know what, I'm not even gonna bring it up anymore because like I said, it's not even worth getting upset over. So I'm just over it, man. Like DC teams are not even that strong enough. Like I hate the fact that we always have to keep the choke on every team. It's just frustrating. I just don't get it. I really don't. So at least AEW was good tonight. So right, NXT is still on.
Sends Cole crashing into Roderick Strong.
All right, I'm not gonna say nothing, but yeah. Oh really? That's cool. If we did, cook something. Throw some seasoning on that sucker. uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna end this live stream, y'all. But yeah, my thoughts and prayers go out to John, John Witherspoon's family over the death of the actor. Raw sucks, SmackDown sucks. AEW is still on top. NXT is trying to build the ratings up, but they keep failing. But I truly, you know what? At this point, I'm starting to realize that ratings don't even matter anymore because AEW just debuted and with a depressive 1 million for 409 million viewers. So even though they're losing viewers though, but they still have 1 billion views on TV. So it really doesn't even matter as long as the product is good. So oh, for real? You from Chicago? Okay. I didn't wait. Which Catwoman you talking about? The one that Halle Berry playing it? If so, that's crazy. But the movie's still trash, regardless. So the new Catwoman they got is Zoe's I forgot her last name, but she is the new Catwoman in the Batman reboot, the Batman. And I feel like it's gonna blow the box off. It's gonna kill the box office. So I believe it will. So the fact that Warner Brothers and the DCU are doing good. I heard Vince McMahon was crying in the backstage when AEW beating SmackDown. No, well, yeah. He probably did. He probably did because Vince McMahon sucks. Like that old nigga ain't changed. So if he ain't gonna change, just don't watch it. Just that simple. So. That's alright though, man. I got confused as well. That's on them though because, and the reason why I only did that ratings video because I wanted to show y'all what the praising impressive debut AEW did, but at this point I really just don't care about ratings anymore as long as they're doing good. Brock Lesnar lives in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. While I live in Alberta, Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. Am I saying the name right? Saskatchewan, because Brock Lesnar is from Minnesota. So I would have assumed that he lives in Minnesota, but Saskatchewan. Let me write that down so that I can look it up. Because you're making me curious, man. Oh my God, Mo. My butt hurt sitting on this daggone Wilton chair all day. We're going on this daggone science project. Saskatchewan. Alright, I got that down. And so you live in Canada. Okay, my bad. Alright, so there's a channel there, Rose Batwoman, how bad in acting. Yeah, and speaking of Batwoman, I heard that show is terrible. I mean, I've seen some reviews. I've seen how bad the editing was. and I've seen how bad the character is written. I mean, the writing is so freaking terrible. It's like it's really Yeah, man, that's what I'm about to do after I end this live stream. So the Batwoman is so terrible. I feel like you know it's really unbearable to watch. No, it's bearable to watch. Because one, the show sucks. It doesn't make any sense. The acting is cringeworthy, and it's like everything about this show is just this show sucks. And let me just say that the show sucks. It sucks bad. Period. Oh, really? I think I'm gonna look it up though, because I don't see Scott Steiner and Ric Flair beefing in real life. Yeah, so Batwoman, the TV show sucks on CW, and it deserves to be canceled straight up. Let me write that down. Yeah, man, I wrote it down, man, so that I could check it out myself. Yeah, that passed away. Eddie Guerrero passed away in '05, and Chris Brown passed away in 2007. So yeah, no, and I don't care. John Cena doesn't even matter to me anymore, so he's not worth talking about anyway. So I mean, I knew the show was gonna suck. I mean, based on that cringy trailer I've seen and just a whole bunch of not unwanted politics in it. I mean, I already knew the show was gonna suck from the get go, and I'm not even surprised by it because this is how Hollywood is nowadays. They feel the need to just add politics in any single film and expect us to enjoy and appreciate it. Like we don't. Like it's better enough that they are just ruining everything. So I rather just not care about it. So, and I hope that the show gets canceled after one season because I sure as heck feel like the critics of that show are loving every single bit of it. The critics are the SJW. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it anymore. I'm not even gonna talk about the SJWs anymore because they're not even that worth mentioning. So let's leave that alone. Yeah, but I felt like Undertaker's. I think Booker T and the rivalry was best with Undertaker. And I truly felt like, him and Undertaker had a special connection because '04 was Undertaker's year. I mean, Undertaker's year when he returned as the Dead Man at WrestleMania 20. And ever since then, man, he's been on the go. And I feel like the only reason why John Cena's movies were terrible because he wanted to be like The Rock. Ever since The Rock went to Hollywood, I feel like John Cena wanted to be just like him. But the only decent film he had made was Bumblebee, and that's it. Well, he was in Bumblebee. He didn't really make the movie though, but he was part of it. But all the other films he sucked. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so sick of hearing about John Cena and his new girlfriend. Okay, we get it, so what? And Nikki Bella, she's still a hoe anyway, so she hasn't grown up. I truly think that Nikki Bella hasn't even matured because I think Brie Bella is the most matured one and I feel like Nikki is like a child in her 30s. I'm like, girl, grow up, Mo. So I think to me, you know, John Cena sucks. End of story. So speaking of hold on. One more comment. John Cena went from, thanks to Vince McMahon, they wanted to change John Cena's character from being a rap god to an all-out super joke that he is now. And ever since then, man, they was shoving this nigga down our throats, you know, ghetto gadgets, you know, with the Cena's PG shampoo in our throats, trying to make us sick and end up in the hospital and ended up with a deadly disease. You know, it's just it's ridiculous. Listen. The only movie I like is 12. Well, this might be a guilty pleasure for me, but 12 Rounds and Bumblebee are the only movies I like with John Cena in it. Everything else is dumb. He acts way more TV-14 in movies, but when he's on Raw, he can't even do that. Hey Mo, Brandon, you crazy as a, hey Brandon, you funny as a mud, Mo. Like for real. Yeah, ever since she said that quote, I had mad love for AJ, man. I wish AJ was back, man, in wrestling. Not with WWE because they ruined her. But if she were to wrestle, it would be with AEW. Because I could just see her just killing every single promo. So, if I were to start a petition for AJ Lee to wrestle in AEW, if CM Punk joins her, I would. I don't mind seeing her. Me neither. I did see the Marine one time in '06, but I was sick at the time. I was 15 when that movie came out, but I was also dealing with a fever really bad. I mean, I stayed in. So me and my dad actually went to the theater. So I only went for like what 30 to 40 minutes or 50 minutes. I was trying to feel fine, but that fever just came back and just started kicking the mess out of me. So I was like, man, let me go home. So now I'm starting to realize, okay. So the last time me and my dad went to the movies, it was about 2012, and we saw the movie with Eddie Murphy and them was in it. Even though that was a good film, John Cena is going to be in the next Fast and Furious movie next year. I can care less. I mean, the Fast and the Furious franchise is dead to me anyway. Ever since Paul Walker died, I feel like the franchise has gone up in smoke. So it's just not worth what. You know what I'm saying? The Fast and the Furious series is not even worth watching anymore. The films from the past were more watchable. Too Fast, Too Furious is still one of my favorite movies of all time because Tyrese was funny in this movie. Him, Ludacris, and that Asian rapper, I forgot his name, and the actress who playing it. I think Too Fast, Too Furious was one of my favorite movies of all time. Wow, I love talking about wrestling so much. Dude. Come on, what? So you weren't allowed to watch wrestling as a child growing up? Let me guess. The SJWs of your parents stopped you from watching wrestling because of how TV-14 was, right? You will literally think that how it's going to be nowadays? Yeah, I feel where you're coming from. Let me take it back to 1994, for example. When back when the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers were airing on TV, they had to ban the show in United Kingdom based on they claimed that it was too violent for TV for their children. Maybe if you were to take your child to martial arts schools and let them learn discipline without escalating the fight, then maybe you wouldn't be having these issues. So it's just that simple. Just take your child to martial arts school, let them learn about self-defense, let them learn, what's real and what's not. Then you wouldn't be having this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that alone, when you sit there, your parents didn't allow you to watch wrestling as a kid and a teenager. I feel bad for you though. I really do, because seems like your parents are the worst. I know, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying though, because soccer moms do ruin anything. They don't like TV 14 and wrestling, and yet they watch the Hunger Games and Power. No, the Hunger Games and the Game of Thrones. That show is TV and made. It has a whole lot of nudity and stuff. And I bet you allow. Listen, the Game of Thrones series was TV and made, right? And I'm sure that your children are watching it. So, if it was TV 14 on wrestling, I bet you wouldn't allow them to watch it either. So, that right there doesn't make any sense. Because I feel like soccer moms, oh good, they finally got a home run. Good, about time. The Nationals just had a home run, so they got 1 point, but they needed more. It should have been 2. Anyways, getting back to us. Hold on. Wow, that might be some soccer mom. Yo, yeah, it's the same comment. But yeah, soccer moms do ruin everything, because I feel like 9 times out of 10, every time when there's something come on TV, they always assume that the stuff is violent. Like, who cares? It's a show for kids, not you. You know what I'm saying? So, I wrote down my hand by accident. So, just wanted to shout out that sucker. Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, the Attitude Era videos on. I mean, listen, the Attitude Era videos is still on YouTube, but most of them. Listen. Most of them are about Stone Cold, The Rock, how they started in the mid card to being one of the top guys in the Attitude Era. I think those were about that. If you watch that, you'll be fine. Come on, y'all. Get it together. Oh, we get the first walk. Good. Yeah, so Nats got the first walk on first base. So there's a match that on Daily Motion. Yeah, I mean that on YouTube too, man. I mean they got some Attitude Era moments on YouTube too, not just on Daily Motion, but on on Daily Motion. So, and I don't think there's any Power Ranger episodes, some old Power Rangers episode on YouTube, except for the recap of the Power Rangers seasons. That's right. So yeah, they did. Especially when it comes to cutting promos, especially Stone Cold and The Rock, they made it more entertaining to watch.
If you have to have an app, use ones that check in with how you're feeling. There are one.
And secure the victory. Oh, the Josh Insurance isn't done. Gerard.
Yeah, NXT suck because you can tell the crowd is just not dead. Cause listen, NXT looks like a small arena. One of the greatest pay-per-view of all time. In Your House, Canada. That's cool, man. In Your House. You see, the 90s were known for In Your House pay-per-views. They just put In Your House this, In Your House that, but what do you name after In Your House? In Your House, I'll Be Given. In Your House, King of the Ring. In Your House, Codeine in Hell. In Your House, something. They did not just put any name besides In Your House. It was basically In Your House. So, yeah, unfortunately it is. And I heard that I think Edge was supposed to be coming out of retirement just for one match. And after that, he'll just go back to being retirement. And I heard that he's being cleared to wrestle again. Fun fact, The Rock created the show. Yeah, he did though. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for The Rock, SmackDown wouldn't be what it is today. But as of right now, the people who ran SmackDown ruined it. So, Backlash 2004 was in Montauk. That was a very good show. Still showing the home run. Who cares about a home run?
Soto, and now Will Harris deals with Kendrick and pulls him. Strike one. Harris
Oh, we still in the game, y'all. I think we got this.
For the Nationals, a shot by Rendon. After that long delay, play at first base, the review, all that went into it. And it was the first run scored against Will Harris in the 11 games he's worked this postseason. He struck out 11, walked one, opponents hitting 176 against him. That's down the right field line into the corner.
Oh. Another home run.
Nationals on top.
Good.
Howie Kendrick.
Good.
Made it 3-2. Off the pole and right.
Shoot. Now I'm happy. Now I'm officially happy, y'all. The Nationals are leading. And the crowd and the fans are just going crazy. Hey.
They just keep coming back.
Come on, y'all. Keep it up.
Kendrick,
We gone. We gone.
The NLCS after that Game 5 10th inning grand slam.
Come on, y'all.
In the division series, then the MVP in the NLCS comes up with just his 6th
That second was gone.
World Series, and he hits
The Nationals did. We're up 3-2.
unbelievable. We talked about it, and it is.
I'm like, thank God. Thank God they hit another home run. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Prayers were answered, y'all. Prayers were answered.
Wow.
Well, at least the coach is not. I mean, at least the coach is not like.
Al Harris gives up another.
Oh, first base.
Is on with only one out. Let's go back to the Fastball that caught down, and he just kind of swings at it. A good swing, but it's late.
Woo, that sucker was gone.
Slices right in to that screen.
If that thing wasn't there, that ball would have been gone to the crowd.
Has just put the Nationals
So,
on top. A runner at first, one out. A.J. Hinch is going back to his bullpen. A stunning turn of events here in Houston in the seventh.
All right, Rich.
yeah, man, we're doing yeah, man. So the Nationals just hit another home run. So we got 3 points. So we're up 3-2, and we're leading. Thank God we are. Because before that, I was, I did not want to watch the game at all. So hopefully they'll be able to keep it up. And I know, man. It's like when they started off bad, and then all of a sudden it's like they're just coming back. They're just coming back every time they bat, and it's so weird to me though. They did it last night, and they're doing it again tonight. Like, I mean, the Nationals are gonna do it, and the reason why I say that they're gonna lose this game because earlier they were doing terrible. Now that I've seen how well they're doing, I believe that this team can just do it. They're doing it. So tonight is Game 7, the final game. I believe they can do it. Which I'm hoping and praying that they'll be able to, be able to make a huge comeback, which I know they will. And I'm praying that they do. So if they, if the Nationals do end up winning the World Series, I'm gonna celebrate like it's no tomorrow. I'm gonna turn up tomorrow. I'm gonna turn up. Going to school, I'm gonna turn up, and we're like, "Hey, we won, y'all!" Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, people in DC are going crazy.
Kendrick took him out to right. The reaction at the bullpen in Washington, D.C. is that celebration. The Nationals taking their first lead of Game 7 as Roberto Osuna takes over. Cole was warming earlier. That was in the 6th. Greinke went out for the 7th. Got the initial man eaten on a ground ball to short. Then the home run by Rendon, the walk. Cole is seated. It's a 3-2 game with the Nationals on top. And the question's going to be why did Garrett Cole...
Yeah, you're right. He does. Yeah, you're right. You do, though. But I'm hearing something about him being cleared to wrestle, though. But so, I mean, if that is true, then I don't understand what's the point of making these fake articles.
This case, and then Cole would have pitched the 8th. Unfortunately, that script is going to be on hold based on what the Nationals do offensively. It's been a 3-run 7th. There's a strike, so the closer is into the ballgame, Roberto Osuna. And A.J. Hinch told us before the game, if you see Osuna before the 9th inning, that means I'm thinking about Cole to close the game. But now because this thing turned so fast with the home run by Kendrick, The Astros are behind in the count 3-1. Now a walk to Zimmerman.
All right, so we got a walk on second base.
And that's the 5th straight man to reach against Greinke, Harris, and now Osuna.
Yeah, there are two. Them and the Hardy Boys, though. The Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys made Attitude Era what it is today. Table matches, ladder matches, chair matches. They made it so good. Jim Ross almost had a heart attack once again. LOL. That too.
Hoping they can at least get out of the inning down 1. 2-1, 1 out. Jones fouls it right side. And it's out of play for strike 1.
He got lucky.
Howie Kendrick just hit the 4th lead-changing home run to take a team from behind to out in front in a World Series Game 7. Yogi Berra, Al Smith, Willie Stargell, Howie Kendrick. Gomes with 2 on and only 1 out.
Ooh!
From an Osuna pitch up and in.
Dang, bro. Like, that nigga threw so hard, he almost hit his face.
In the bottom of the 7th, it'll be the heart of the order.
That's cool.
The Astros with Brantley, Bregman, and Gurriel.
Yeah, the Hart Foundation are a good tag team. But them in 1987 was a totally different thing.
Strike 2.
That's out there.
Everything that you could ever want for a Game 7 has been played crisply. Been some huge moments already. That man right there and the Nationals.
Oh yeah, the old school ones, the OG tag team. So,
They fall behind, don't panic, come back.
but the Legion of Doom didn't really wrestle in the WWF until the 90s.
Have a chance for more.
They wrestled in other wrestling companies, NWA, WCW, before the WWF. So, yeah, get the tables. But the one thing I did not like was Bubba Ray Dudley was his stuttering. So,
Loose for Washington in their pen right now. They have bullpen question marks as well. Here's a 2-2.
I feel like they're just like saving it for another walk in. If that does happen, good.
Here comes a 2-2 pitch.
He out.
Is on the infield and handled by Altuve. 2 out.
Well, at least the other players are in first place and second base, so that's good.
And the batter will be Robles.
Really? I didn't know Taylor Long managed them.
Run by Rendon.
If that,
A
cool.
walk, Greinke taken out. Harris brought in.
Yeah.
And Howie Kendrick right down the right.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this stream in about
To Washington.
10 minutes. So we got plenty of time to watch the Nationals do their thing. So even though I can't show you on TV because it causes copyright claims, so
Should end the inning. Springer
damn.
sends Game 7 into the 7th.
Well, we struck out. So all right, y'all. I think I'm gonna end this live stream. So tomorrow it's gonna be I'm gonna be doing another live chat in episode of Let's Talk. So I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for the love and support, taking your time to chat with me. We talked about everything and everything in sports. John Witherspoon, idiots on social media. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be doing it again. Until then, this is your boy DHR2. By the way, I forgot to tell you, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Share this live stream with anybody that you know. Tell your friends about me, because I'm that cool guy. Till then, it's your man DHR2. Love y'all. God bless.